This is Barack Obama.
This is John Stark.
This is Takara from America's Next Top Model Season 3, and you're listening to the Wendy Williams Experience.
Hello. Excuse me. It's the Hour of Truth here on the Wendy Williams Experience. I love you too, Raven. You are truly a part of the show. Thank you, Raven. So Memphis Bleak CD is in stores today. I like the single that's out. Has he ever come out with a solo CD? I mean, we've known his name for so long. Yeah.
Coming of age.
Yeah. Wow.
I like Memphis Bleak.
Wow. He's cute.
No, I don't mean like that.
No. All right. He's cute. I just, it's just really strange, like, when you look at, like, certain camps and stuff, it doesn't seem to me like everybody on the rock camp eats well. Like, everybody on G Unit, like, 50 takes care of his people. I'm just making a point. You understand? It's like Bleak has been around JayZ since forever. And, well, anyway. Good luck with your CD, Bleak. So JayZ's countersuit against R. Kelly was dropped by the legal people. Apparently, they tossed it out of court. And this was stemming from, the concert that they did, the Best of Both Worlds tour. They finally got to New York, to Madison Square Garden, and that's when all hell broke loose. Well, JayZ, R. Kelly has filed a $75 million breach of contract suit against JayZ, but JayZ's rebuttal suit did not meet all the legal requirements, and they're giving JayZ's attorney a chance to refile the lawsuit. So, as they say in the newspaper today, this round goes to R. Kelly. And we'll see what happens. Shout out to Joanne, who's listening. Joanne was watching Ellen today. And on the Ellen DeGeneres show, as much as I love her, I never watched that show. And I think that it's, the American Express commercials are good. I always stop when she's on cable telling jokes, but I just don't watch her talk show. Excuse me. Let's try. I gotta clear my... Anyway, oh gosh, my head feels like it's just so swollen with, whatever. I'm a mess. You see my eyes?
You don't look well today.
If you didn't know better, would you think I've been blazing up? Aren't they all glassy and stuff?
Yeah.
But they're glassy and watery, like I've been fighting, with somebody and crying and whatnot. I'm a mess. I'm here, though, for the love of the game. Thanks, everybody. In the meantime, Britney and Kevin were on Ellen's show this morning, Joanne says. And so Joanne goes on to say that Britney is nothing but trailer trash whore and Kevin ain't nothing but a dirtbag sponging off her bank account. And Joanne noticed Britney's body language and said her body language on the show alone says that she threw herself on him. And she was playing all in his hair on the show, and they were rubbing each other's legs like they were going to get busy right after the show or right there on the couch. And Ellen surprised them with a bunch of baby gifts, including a real expensive looking carriage, Joanne says. Joanne says something about asking Ellen to be the godmother. She also said that she would like Ellen to be the godmother of her child, and I thought that was very nice of her. Why is that nice? She doesn't even know Ellen like that. Like, why are you just... Madonna rejected, so she's just determined to have, like, a celebrity godmother, I guess, for the child. I can't wait to see these two tonight on UPN. I just can't. In the meantime, Ellen's been through her own drama. It wasn't always jokes for Ellen DeGeneres. Well, perfectly appropriate, Art. She is finally talking about being molested as a child.
Ooh.
What? She says that she was 17 when her mother, Betty DeGeneres, was diagnosed with breast cancer and had to have a mastectomy. Betty's third husband used Betty's sickness as an excuse to touch Ellen. Sidebar, at 17, don't you fight back? I mean, just asking.
She liked it.
What?
She might have liked it at 17.
Here's what she says. Here's Ellen's quote. He made me lie down because he said he felt her while she was lying down. I guess her meaning Betty, her mother. It escalated into other things. He tried to break down the door to my bedroom. I had to kick a window out and escape and sleep in the hospital all night long. And she goes on to talk about how she cried for days after the actress Anne Heche dumped her. They were in a 4-year relationship, and she went on to marry a man named Coley LaFoon. So she says, Anne broke my heart into a million pieces. When Anne left, I'd wake up in the morning and my eyes would immediately fill with tears. Excuse me. I would start crying and convulsing. I'd watch the sun come up and then I'd watch it go down, and I'd literally be in the same place on the floor. Wow. And about Portia de Rossi, she says, I pray that Portia and I are together the rest of our lives. Sorry to hear about that. But glad that everything is working out the way she wants in her personal life. I like her. Okay, so let's talk about Monique and Just My Size. As we know, Just My Size is a plus-size brand of, panties and pantyhose and bras. And I don't think they make full-blown clothes, but they make the underpinnings, as Farnsworth Bentley would say. In the meantime, Monique will serve as the new face of Just My Size. She's going to be making personal appearances and hosting events. She's going to be part of what they're doing at Just My Size is rolling out a fresh contemporary look, including new packaging and new logo. Now, whether or not she will be in the print ads, I doubt it. When Latifah represented Just My Size, you never saw Latifah in a bra. It was always, like the other women wore the Just My Size underwear, and Latifah was just the person in the back. I mean, I'm only around you bums. I'm just going to let it roll down my face. I'm tired of it happening. I'm irritating my face with all the tissue I'm using to wipe up all the...
Yeah. But getting back to Monique, she's the only person I know who don't give a F about being...
No, she doesn't care. I mean, but that's good in a way. I mean, because Star Jones used to say she doesn't care, but she cared. Kirstie Alley cares. Oprah cares. I care. Many people listening right now care. I mean, there's some women who don't care.
That's her money, though.
Yeah. Well, there's a casting call, Just My Size girls. One in New York, one in Los Angeles, and one in Atlanta. You want the information? All right. Well, it's Just My Size Partnership is kicking off their June 2005 national casting call to find women who are beautiful on the inside and out. Well, geez, that's a woman who's a size 2 as well. They forgot to say you got to be between a size this and a size that. The casting call events will be held in New York, Atlanta, and Los Angeles this summer. And they're going to select 10 contestants that are going to appear on Monique's upcoming reality special, Monique's Fat Chance. Wow. And that's going to air on Oxygen during the summer. So that's not exactly for Just My Size. That's for the reality special. But you never know what that can lead to. So here's what Monique says. I'm looking forward to working with Just My Size to help women understand that curvy size 20 can be as sexy as a curvy size 2. Especially when women feel... wait a minute. A size 20 definitely sounds more curvy and inviting than a size 2. Shout out to the little girls. That's a bag of bones. There's nothing curvy about that. No. Brandon Walsh got married again. Remember Jason Priestley, Brandon Walsh, 90210? Apparently he loves it. Well, a lot of people care. A lot of people rushed home.
Sideburns dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, you knew who he was. No, that's Jason. That's
Luke Perry.
Luke Perry, yeah. He married his longtime girlfriend, Naomi Lode, who happens to be a makeup artist just like his ex-wife, Ashley Peterson, who he stayed married to for less than a year, this Jason Priestley. They got married last weekend on Paradise Island in the Bahamas. Apparently, This is the woman who helped nurse him back to health after he had his head-on crash back in 2002 at the Indy race at the Kentucky Speedway. And she says he's a medical miracle. He could have died from any one of the injuries. So good. He found happiness as well. Very nice. This person says that you use makeup remover on your eyes or baby oil. She didn't sign her name. Leanne's going to be watching Kevin and Britney tonight. And also, thanks to me for putting her on to Dollhouse jeans. She said, they are one of my most comfortable pair of jeans. And shout out to Artie. He's on point with the sound effects, especially with the crickets. I love you, Artie. That's from Leanne. JonBenet Ramsey's mother is apparently on her last leg with brain cancer, Patsy Ramsey. Well, she's already fought cancer a few times in her life, but now she has brain cancer, and they say it's not looking good. Patsy Ramsey is 48 years old, and she says, and people around her say, nobody wants to say the dying word, but she's in very bad shape, and things look very grim. But she's a trooper, and she'll never give up, but it is what it is. During Christmas of this past year, she confided with everybody who was around her that she won her 4th bout with ovarian cancer in the past 12 years. But just 2 months ago, she went to the doctors for an MRI, and they found a tumor in her brain. And it's not looking good. Yeah. I hate to tell this story because I so badly want to eat this. In Clearfield, Pennsylvania. Where is that, Art?
I have no idea. That's way somewhere.
Near like Pittsburgh or something?
Poconos, yeah.
Yeah. There's a 5,000 calorie burger. It weighs 15 pounds, and it's made of 10.5 pounds of ground beef, 25 slices of cheese, a full head of lettuce, 3 tomatoes, 2 full onions, a cup and a half of mayonnaise, relish, ketchup, and mustard. Put some banana peppers on it and a supersized bun. It measures 20 inches around, like 20 inches across. 20 inches.
Like an album.
Yeah, exactly. And it costs $34.95, and it actually is made to feed a family of 10. But the place where they sell it has been offering challenges to people who eat there. One man alone has 5 hours, a 2-man team has 4 hours, and the winner would get $250 and their burger free. They say so far nobody's eaten the whole thing. 25 slices of cheese. 10.5 pounds of, but it looks good. It looks good.
Slice like a pizza. Bro.
Yeah, you gotta slice it like a pizza. That's no fun eating a burger sliced like a pizza. I would order this and just pick up the whole thing and,
luxuriate.
Yeah, exactly. See how far I get with it. Be damned what's on my cheeks when I come up from my bite, Anyway, everybody, you know what? Oh, you know that supermodel Maggie Reiser? I read in the newspaper today. I had no idea. She had a stepfather, or she has a stepfather, who gambled away $7 million of her fortune. Isn't that something? I mean, she's a grown woman, too. I mean, to let something like that happen. And a stepfather? Since when do you let your steps that close to your money? Unless they're fabulous people. But you hear so many horror stories. Shout out to all the steps out there that are fabulous people. There's some step parents who are better than the biologicals, though, I do have to say. Shout out to you all. In the meantime, you know what? The phone lines are open at 866-GET-WENDY. And the experience rolls on after these brief messages. Thank you.
It's Wendy, man.
Hey, Wendy.
Hi.
My boyfriend gave himself a wet pussy or whatever. And he said he almost burnt his off.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Yo, did you catch this flashback?
JayZ, everybody, is on the list for the 2007 Rolls Royce. You hear about this? $500,000. Very Negroidian. But that's JayZ. He's got that money, right? The car, inside, well, you can get a choice of 18 different hides for the interior. And the options on the car include a built-in espresso maker or a $12,000 crystal bar set.
Wow.
Well, there are 2 other rappers interested in purchasing this particular Rolls Royce. Well, guess what? These 2 rappers, according to Panache,
can't afford it and are contemplating taking out loans with their record companies to get it. You black, I want to use the full N-word.
This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Yeah, man. Next Wednesday, May 25th, for all my TV niestas, CBS is doing the world premiere of the Amber Frey story. Scott Peterson tried to deceive the nation until one woman risked her life to reveal the truth. Amber Frey. The world premiere. The world premiere. Shout out to Mr. Magic, the legendary one. The world premiere. The world premiere. Don't you remember when he used to do that back in the day?
You know, that's him in the beginning of your intro.
I know it is.
You testy today.
What do you think? I haven't had meat in 4 days. My nose is leaking, red, my eyes are watering, causing suspicious behavior when I walk in the halls. People think, oh, who's Wendy fighting with now? It looks like I'm crying. Oh, gosh. I don't think I'm going to watch Kevin and Britney tonight. I just think I need to take my behind to bed. I go get my rooter tutor tomorrow, so I'm hoping that that'll, take care of a lot of the cold that's in me, or. Anyway, I'll be watching that next Wednesday, the Amber Frey movie. Everybody Loves Raymond. What is that sign off tonight? Is that tonight? Do people care? Was it yesterday? I don't know. All I know is that I like that show when I watch it. I like the big doofy brother. I love the wife in real life and on the show. I love her real life thing because she got all the plastic. I'm sorry it's warm in here, okay? I am freezing.
Feels good.
Does it?
Yeah.
It was still cold in here. I had to put my jacket on. With the rabbit lining, I'm still wearing fur. It's almost June.
Damn, I didn't realize you had a jacket on.
Yes. With a fur lining. It's the Juicy Couture, the sweat jacket.
You need to go home if you freezing like that. It's hot as hell.
Because you shirtless and you still hot.
Yeah, he's got on a wife beater and he's burning up.
I feel like Africa in here.
Oh, no.
Wow. Anyway, 210 shows they made. Everybody Loves Raymond. And now they're signing off. Oh, well. Dear Wendy, I was watching The View today, and Star Jones has dropped an enormous amount of weight, especially in the face. She appears to still be thick in the middle, but her face doesn't look healthy anymore. Have you noticed this? She also appears tired. On the other hand, it appears Oprah is packing it on again. Just an observation. You know what I attribute Oprah to? The outfit. Like, depending on what she's wearing, she looks like she's gained a few pounds. I have full confidence Oprah will not gain this weight back. You know why? Because she has discovered a new side of life that even with all of her money, she never knew before. Like, she's so free and glowy and, just, she's not going to gain that weight back. And Star Jones, Star needs surgery and she'll get it. Star will get it. When you lose an enormous amount of weight like Star has lost, and I guess she still has another few pounds to lose. I've explained this to you guys before. You got all that hanging skin. And it discolors and it stinks and summer's coming. And you are literally lifting up folds and like that. Now, what Star is going to do is most likely go see a plastic surgeon and get a full body tuck. And while she's there, she'll probably get a young woman's facelift. Well, actually, probably not even, because she's still a young woman for a facelift. But, with all the extra skin, she'll probably just get a regular Joan Rivers special because she does have a lot of skin. And I'm not saying that to diss. I'm saying that like this is real. You pull this all back in the hairline and stuff like that. She's going to get her eyes done. When they give her the facelift, that's going to take care of the chin. Any folds that she might have right here at her smile lines. She should probably get her underarm flaps tucked. She's going to get a full body tuck. But there's no point in getting a full body tuck until you lose all the weight, within like a 15-pound shot that you want to lose. Because they're expensive. And I know Star has the money, but even past the money, you risk the biggest death, or one of the biggest deaths with plastic surgery is the anesthesia. So you don't want to go under... You don't want to go under anesthesia once and then lose another 30 pounds and then have to go under it again, She'll probably be in like an 8-hour operation with it. They'll do a bunch of stuff, the full body lift, the facelift, the eyes tucked. Not because she needed it before, but because she needs it now. There's a lot of hanging skin. Yeah, she does look really tired. And summer's coming. The folds. Should probably want to get that taken care of. Yeah. Good luck, Star. Thank you, Art. I'm not reminding him of what he didn't do. Just everybody
I know.
just move forward. The Sopranos are shooting and filming in Belleville, New Jersey. And in Belleville, New Jersey. And what was that, a delay, Star?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh. Anyway, right at this moment, and I just got a note from Elizabeth is over there. She said they're at the Memorial Home in Belleville, New Jersey. And she says it's funny because I live there and didn't know what was going on. All I see were these mafia type guys standing around eyeballing me like I had no business walking into my own apartment. And Tony Soprano is there taking pictures with fans. And it's like a fan club. And that those people have assembled in the area. It appears that they will be there all night because they were setting up lights. P.S. What's the status of Carlos at CNN? We're going to deliver on the Carlos date on June 2nd. June 2nd. Jada Pinkett Smith is having big plans for summer. She's going to be touring with Ozfest.
How you doing?
There's a certain way I have to laugh when I have a cold, because if I laugh the usual way, then I'll have a fit of cough. You know what I mean? So it has to be like, can't be too forced. I want to laugh. I'm scared I might make an accident, though, in my chair, too. All these vegetables. There's everything going on in my system right now. I am like a walking gross woman. So, Jada Pinkett's group called Wicked Wisdom is part of Ozfest, along with Black Sabbath, Iron Maiden, Shadows Fall, Mudvayne, In Flames, Black Dahlia Murder, and a couple of other unexpected. One of these things doesn't belong.
And it's hard to get into Ozfest.
Well, let me just tell you what they're saying on the Ozfest website, honey. Rest in peace, Ozfest. Jada won't last the whole tour. If Jada's band opened for Britney Spears, then they must suck. Wicked Wisdom will be pelted by every loose object at Ozfest on the grounds. This is going to cause an effing riot. Bring your steel-toed boots. Those white boys don't play out there either. Oh, Aunt Shamami's going to get on stage, rocking out. No, respect to Jada, but you know what I'm saying? It's like a certain mentality out there. Isn't that what the skinheads go to Ozfest and all like that? And she's not just N-word rich, she's rich for real. I mean, there's a few different levels for them skinheads to be hating on Jada Pinkett and her Wicked Wisdom. Well, good luck.
Wendy, man.
You can go on the stand fees, but the point is keep your mouth shut. Anybody from the streets know that. Never talk on nobody.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
As you regular listeners know, from time to time, we have special guests here in the studio.
Yo, what's up? This is Anthony Hamilton.
Hey, your boy, Baby Sam. Can you hear me?
This is Busy Bone, the kid from Bone Thugs and Harmony.
What's up? This is Heather Hunter.
Yeah, this your boy, Lloyd. Kings and Crunky Boy, Lil John. It's that fool, Big Sam. Right now, you're listening to the Wendy Williams Experience. Yeah.
Hey, everybody. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. Raven is back on the fax machine. Hey, Raven. By the way, it's not the Sopranos. It's the Sopranos. He said S-E-R, Sopranos. It's so cute. Well, Raven says that they are shooting. They were on Elizabeth Avenue by White Castle on like Friday night. So they are trying to put it together for us. I was in the other room while the music was playing and the commercials and stuff. And I know you guys didn't think I was going to get back here in time for my actual talk breaks. People in the studio, everybody's telling secrets on the phones. All right, I'm just talking to you all listening. But I was in the other room on the phone and fiddling with Memphis Bleak CD, looking at it and stuff like that. And how come the song that JayZ's on is the third song on the CD? And it's not Bleak and JayZ, it's just JayZ, Dear Summer. Unless they're going to do a remix. Because you figure, like, Bleak gave us, like, To My Ladies and, a few legendary songs. But this album is very important to his career, and I would just be thinking that there would be no solo JayZ songs on it. I mean, that didn't even cross my mind. Unless they're going to do a remix to it. Dear Summer, like right in the middle of like July. They come out with the, the heat-seeking missile, the remix. One thing about 50 Cent, though, is when he's on songs with his artists have to really step it up to work with him. Like, they can't fall behind lyrically speaking. And, bleak. Good luck. Zuma, ladies. And what you thinking at and whatnot. I am in such a grouchy mood. Do you know that Kanye West almost gave the song Jesus Walks to Nas because he didn't think he had the rapping skills for it? Whew. I know you're glad you didn't do that one, right, Kanye? And Usher's mother is saying, no, Usher is not going to be in the Supremes' Dream Girls. And Stevie Wonder's new album features a duet with his daughter, Aisha. And Ludacris has become the first rapper, the U.S. rapper, to shoot a video in Africa. So they're saying. Pimpin' All Over the World is the song. I love Ludacris. I'm supposed to be hosting a concert with him later on this summer in West Virginia. Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. I meant... I just, the relationship between Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise, it's so contrived, and he is just so, how you doing? And she is just so young and being led around like such a novice to all of this. They say that nasty breakout that they showed in the newspaper the other day about all that going on above her lips. They said if a person is prone to cold sores and sudden breakouts, they're usually triggered by something emotional, like, oh my gosh, I'm dating Tom Cruise. And by the way, why do we call them cold sores and breakouts on Katie Holmes? Well, on anybody else, we'd be calling them what they are. If it is herpes. Ooh. I'm just saying. I'm not saying she has herpes, but, That's no, isn't that what you know? You see somebody all bumped up around their mouth and stuff like that. Did you see that action around her mouth?
Action.
Art, did you see the action?
No.
Okay. Play your own timbali. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna hand it to you.
Oh.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Did you all ever see it? Look at that. Exactly. If you saw somebody with that, it'd be just plain old herpes, right? On her, it's, she's stressed out over Tom. All that white on her teeth, all that straightness going to waste. Because you can't get past the nastiness around her mouth. Look at the one underneath her bottom lip. It's all brown and scabbed up. And the ones on the top, it's just nasty. Well, she does. In this one right here, it's like this is when she's normal. The day after, look, she puts concealer on it, but all it looks like is a bunch of concealer covering a bunch of Bumplestiltskins. Right? It doesn't matter much. It's not like Tom's going to be kissing that. That's not his flavor. Unless the cameras, unless we're watching. And they're calling them Hollywood's hottest couple, though she's getting a lot of attention and press. And they're saying that she is definitely seeing the downside to all of this. At one point when she was, out of Hollywood and just a regular person, she dreamt of marrying Tom Cruise. I guess like a lot of, girls do. And now that she's with him, she's whispering to people that the spotlight is miserable. Okay, this is really not all it's cracked up to be. Even though she knows that her career is getting more attention, and she as a person's getting more attention, and so on and so forth. But she said her people are saying the constant invasion of privacy is like driving her crazy. In the meantime, she's made his house her home away from home. All right, Bumple. Rumpelstiltskin. Next thing you know, she'll be doing Scientology. It's like, whoa. No, please don't turn it up. Please. My head.
Yeah, you're used to that.
I know, but I have a cold. Did I tell you? There's something going on. In the meantime, Monsters in Law, was number one at the box office with Jennifer Lopez and Jane Fonda, Wanda Sykes. But here's Jen reviewing each of her would-be mother-in-laws, starting from Oyani now. They say that Jen had little contact with his family. That was her first husband. They say that might have been a good thing. Oyani, was recently, was actually last year fired and then sued her for firing him. She tried to give her ex-husband a job at her restaurant to keep him close to the vest, I guess, so that he wouldn't write the tell-all book. Then, it's Puffy's mom, Miss Janice Combs. They say Janice forbade Puffy from reuniting with Jennifer. If you get back together with that girl, I'll never speak to you again, she reportedly told Puffy. And then how did she get along with Chris Judd's people? That was her last husband. Chris is still probably the best thing that ever happened to her. Sniffed his father, who blames the split on Jennifer. Ben's mother, Ben Affleck's mother, a school teacher in Boston, liked Jennifer, but a family insider says that she was secretly relieved that her son never married her. Mark's mother didn't approve of his hasty divorce from his first wife to marry Jennifer. It's like, whoa. Every day's hustle. You know what I wanted to tell you guys? One of our favorite shows. All right, am I being presumptuous that you love King of Queens? I don't watch it all the time, but I love the show. Oh, it makes me laugh. And one of the main reasons that I love it is Leah Remini. And I love that little cute, chubby Kevin James. But sidebar, Deke is good on the show. And I love that show. And the old man father. I love King of Queens when I can watch it. Well, apparently Leanne Remini knows that we love it. And she expects to pull down $500,000 an episode next season or else. Yeah, she's getting her payday. If he's the king, I'm the queen. Give me the money or I'm bailing. She doesn't have a deal, they say, and negotiations don't seem to be taking place with any particular urgency. They say usually in this case, money seems to be the main sticking point. But they say about Leanne Remini, they say she's apparently looking for a payday in the neighborhood of what Kevin James is making. She's expecting to pull down about $500,000. I gotta tell you guys something. If Leanne Remini leaves the show, I'm not watching. It's like if Kevin James left the show, there would be no king, but guess what? I like the queen better anyway. I'd still watch. If Deke left the show, I'd still watch. If the old man left the show, I'd still watch. If Kevin James, the star of the show, left, I'd still watch because she's there. I love her. Do you know who she's fabulous friends with? Taylor Dayne. Did you see the remaking of Taylor Dayne on VH1? Mm-hmm. And Leigh Remini is telling her, I don't like this particular song. You could so picture them being friends. Like when they showed Leah Remini on there, I was like, okay, I could picture that. Like two New York girls, that real, you want to fight? What do you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That attitude. I like them as friends. Prove your love. You got to prove your love. Oh. If you want it. At another time, I was disc jockeying and spinning that song on the radio by Taylor Dayne. What?
You just crack me up when you break out into singing.
I got to do something that's not going to test my vocals or I'll break out into mad coughs. Martha Stewart's new show airs tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. That Apprentice, Martha Stewart. There's a whole lot of dust being kicked up about The Apprentice. I don't know what it is. I don't follow it. I don't care. I know you guys care, but you'll pardon me if I haven't researched. Read the paper or something. Listen to what Lisa Marie Presley says about her former sister-in-law, Janet Jackson. She says, "Oh, it's almost time for my one meal a day. Oh, I'm zhuzhing through my lunch like a mad cow. I'm so hungry. Zoe, can you throw this in the microwave?" Really, on the diet, you're not supposed to use the microwave because they say it kills a lot of the, But how am I supposed to heat it? Pull out a pie? Old-fashioned way? So this is what Lisa Marie says about Janet Jackson. She says, "I went with Janet Jackson to to a record release party for to her record release party. Marilyn Manson came backstage and she was flipping out because she thought he was the devil." I could see that. Here's a quote from Will Smith. He says, "I've never died on screen, but I like the idea. I'd just have to lie down and do nothing. And of course, I'd get the same pay, as always." Okay. And here's what Angelina Jolie says. "If I ever saw a man be great with my child, that would be it for me. That's a real man." What did that sign say?
1 minute.
A minute. Art, can you play a few interludes while I close the mic a little bit early on the break?
Sure.
All right. Entertain the people. Do what you do.
Okay.
I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm
Very nice, Arthur. You've got away with the buttons.
Wendy, man.
Now, my question is about the Kegel. Why is it every time I try to do them, I have an orgasm? Is that normal?
I don't know, but it must be pleasurable.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Another WBLS $1,000 winner.
Hi, it's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
And you're calling number 10.
Oh, my God. Get out of here.
Well, you got $1,000.
Oh, my God. Thanks.
Congratulations. What's your name?
Alexia.
And where are you calling from?
Brooklyn. I'm still at work.
I love your name. It's perfectly snobby.
Well, thank you. I'm not snobby, though.
So what are you going to do with the money?
I want a plasma TV in my apartment.
She's snobby. Look. Alexia, thank you so much for playing. Wasn't that easy?
I've been trying for so long. I was just like, oh, my God, here it goes again.
Well, and this time you're a winner. The spotlight's on you, girl.
Oh, thanks, Wendy.
Well, let everybody know the station giving away the $100,000 and the $100,000 cash guarantee.
107.5.
WBLS.
I'm so shocked.
Congratulations. All right, what am I doing? LA Weight Loss? 1-800-448-TRIM, 1-800-448-TRIM. It's LA Weight Loss. They're fabulous. Your program will be uniquely designed for you and your foodie pleasures. You talk with your one-on-one counselor. You let them know what you like. They work up a diet just for you. It's not unusual to lose 4, 7, 8 or 9 pounds in the first week. It's an easy program to work. You eat real food. You shop at the grocery store. You can eat out for dinner with your friends and family. It's LA Weight Loss. 1-800-448-TRIM. 1-800-448-TRIM. Hey, It's the Wendy Williams experience, everybody. I got a celebrity spotting from Anita in Berkeley, California. She says, Wendy, I saw Jill Scott last night at a book signing for a new poetry book in Berkeley, California. She was very low-key, wearing a black jumpsuit with camel color blazer, matching heels, very understated jewelry, natural hair pulled back. Typical Jill. She was actually a lot slimmer than I thought she'd be. She was very pleasant to listen to and just a sweet lady. I love Jill Scott, and I love celebrity spottings. And thank you, West Coast Anita. Thank you very much. Dear Wendy, I agree with you in all the ways of the King of Queens. Love it, too. Funniest show on the air. I say all the time my favorite characters on TV are George Costanza from Seinfeld, Frank Barone. A sidebar, other than Jerry, George is my favorite character, too. Not for nothing, I found Kramer annoying. I found him annoying. Frank Barone, which is Raymond's brother, love him. Kerry Heffernan from King of Queens. That would be our girl, Leah. Not to dwell, but did you catch the episode when she made Doug join Overeaters Anonymous and he ended up joining men in abusive relationships? Freaking classic, Trish says. I didn't see it, Trish. Sounds classic. Well, Oprah is apparently looking for the fans of Lindsay Lohan. Something tells me she's about to have Lindsay Lohan on her show when her movie is done. What movie is she working on now that we keep seeing her walking around? I know Herbie Lovebug has already been done. She's one of those artists or actresses that's constantly working. Anyway, Oprah, I guess, is probably going to fill her audience. Instead of those old women from the Midwest, she's going to put, some, younger Hollywood fans in the audience for Lindsay Lohan. That's good, Oprah. And on the in-out list in the Star magazine, they say in is Stephen Colbert. The Daily Show funny man just scored his own show, The Colbert Report on Comedy Central. Out, Dave Chappelle's recent suspension from the Chappelle Show on Comedy Central. What does that mean? They're getting Stephen Colbert already? I don't watch Comedy Central enough to know every single nook and cranny. I mean, I like the stand-up and I like the Chappelle Show. And I used to like when they ran, what is the psychiatrist's name with the big head? Dr. Katz. Love that show. I used to run that on Comedy Central. I'd be watching it. By the way, I just talked about Lindsay Lohan. They say don't expect to see her and her family together anytime soon. The rumor is that she tried to organize a summer vacation that included her crazy father and her seemingly crazy mother. But it's not going to happen. She's very close to her mother. And apparently the father isn't ready to change, Michael Lohan. He's still in jail in New York for felony charges stemming from a car crash. Still in jail. That happened so long ago. Do you know what they're saying? They're saying that, just FYI, if you plan on going to see Dukes of Hazzard and you're just crazy about Jessica Simpson, they say in the Inquirer that she's got a butt double. That her butt is just not filling out the situation enough. I can believe it too. I was reading something on Oprah and how it was good to be Oprah earlier today, and I was just like, oh, here it is. I was gagging. I mean, she's got money and stuff, but to see everything spelled out, she gets, here's the breakdown. $1 billion from Harpo Production, $200 million from Oprah Magazine, thanks to the 2.7 million subscribers. She gets $99.5 million that she has worth of estates and property and whatnot. 99.5 million. And she owns 25% of Oxygen, which equals $12.5 million. If you add all those numbers up, that makes Oprah worth $1.3 billion. Self-made woman. Oprah Winfrey, Negro woman from the South. Those who know are laughing. Those who don't know where I got that are like, what? Why did Wendy say that? And you know what we have in common? She loves Joe Malone grapefruit also. I love that. I'll think about you, Oprah, when I dabble mine on. So they say that, listen to how she has the Midas touch on things. After O magazine endorsed a small design company called Juicy Couture, Liz Claiborne bought it for $53 million. They're also saying that Oprah started the Uggs craze. First of all, I don't believe the Juicy thing was an Oprah thing. I mean, I know she does a lot, but she does so much. You don't need to lie on her or put anything, throw anything up in the mix. When did Oprah start the Uggs craze? I don't know anything about Oprah and any Uggs. And I don't know about anything in Oprah and any Juicy Couture. Where was I? I do know one thing. All 51 books on the Oprah's Books Club have been picked up for national bestsellers. That, I believe. Jo Malone is her favorite fragrance. I never heard her mention that. I read that in the magazine. But after she mentions it on her Favorite Things show, they made millions off Oprah. There's a spa called the Miraval Spa in Catalina, Arizona. It booked $1.5 million worth of services in just 48 hours and sold out for the entire year of 2004 after Oprah raved and reviewed it. The power of the O. Oh, yeah. It's fabulous. And then she's generous. She donates 10% of her annual income to charity, most of it anonymously. Last year, her not-for-profit organization, Oprah's Angels, gave away $151 million. She also gave $50 million in support of educational programs for women and girls. She gave $1 million to Morehouse College, $1 million to tsunami relief, and $9 million thanks to her viewers helping her raise for poor South African kids.
She's perfect.
She is perfect. She is perfect.
Where's her wedding band, though? Where's the kids?
Well, oh gosh.
Sorry.
Give me a chance. She's calling her own shots, and maybe that's something she doesn't want. You know those cars she gave away? That was to the tune of $8 million. And she gave her 100 staffers at O Magazine $5,000 in bonuses for Christmas. And it's not over. I mean, the show is, but certainly if you know what I know, then you know I do have time to finish this list, if you know what I'm saying. And I think you do. Stick around. You guys, I gotta go. I love you for listening. Thank you so much for being here. We'll talk again tomorrow, God willing. Bye.
Peace party people. See you later. I'm saying bye-bye.
Good night. Program complete.
All right. The red light is on and the madam is in. The bonus hour is up next on WBLS.
Hi, this is Al Jackson. Join me, Debbie B. and Clay Berry every Sunday as we continue to bring you nothing but classics. Ain't nothing changed except the time, 12 noon to 4 p.m. Sunday Classics with Hal Jackson at 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B and classic soul.
And the Wendy Williams Experience. Does Hal know exactly who's sponsoring his show on Sunday? I'm sorry, Hal. But your show is brought to you by Orgasm, the play. Oh, sorry, Debbie. Brought to you by Orgasm, the play.
Have you heard about the hot new comedy play Orgasms by Dan Israeli? It's hilarious.
I've seen it twice. It's so good. The way men and women are portrayed, their strengths, weaknesses, hang-ups, and their very different attitudes towards sex. It's hilarious.
Not only is Orgasms funny, I mean, each side really learns about the other's secrets. And it's done with wit and humor.
It seems like some scenes were taken right out of our bedroom.
Oh my God, they talk about subjects that couples don't even dare talk about.
It never occurred to me that human sexuality could be so funny. Orgasms tickets are selling fast.
The play keeps the audience sympathizing, agreeing, and laughing. Some people say, simply brilliant. Go see Orgasms at the Soho Playhouse, 15 Van Dam Street. For tickets, call 877-SEE-PLAY or go online to sohoplayhouse.com or 877-SEE-PLAY.